We play Sheffield Wednesday?
Saturday.
Oh, we're playing Sheffield Saturday.
Sheffield Wednesday, Saturday.
We got to play them twice in the same week?
Here we are at Beagle Bridge with an absolutely surreal opportunity in front of us. It's the first of two legs in the promotion playoff semifinals. If we can score more goals than Sheffield Wednesday over two 90-minute contests, we're going to Wembley for a chance to secure promotion to the EFL Championship, the second level in the English pyramid. We, Pennyworth Football Club, which spent 18 seasons in non-league English football before reaching League Two. We, the club not only owned but also managed by Americans who, let's face it, don't have the same level of knowledge about the sport. We, whose modest football pitch and grounds are built where a mental asylum once stood. And we're taking on a team with a lot of history in Sheffield Wednesday.
They're called Sheffield Wednesday because they used to only play on Wednesdays, but nowadays they play on whatever day of the week they feel like, including but not limited to Saturdays, which again is the day of the week we will be playing them.
Our opponents are led by a man whose last name is made up of words that sound suspiciously like the description of a fart. Here we go. The aforementioned Josh Windass almost gets the party started, but Gomez is equal to the task. Shortly thereafter, here comes the mullet. John Tolkien with a beautiful slide tackle to start the counterattack. And you just know this one's going to pay off. Benjamin Jacobs finds himself in an acre of space. That's too easy. 1-0. 4 minutes later, another terrible giveaway by Sheffield Wednesday. Wow. Connor Mason punishes the mistake.
Great opportunity. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
2-0. Henry Groves adds a third, and the rout is officially on. Adeniran with a chance before the half for the visitors, but he airmails it. Tello Asgard spots Henry Groves on the run, and that's a nice finish for the mandatory right before the half goal. A janky Jacobs goal makes it 5-0. Yikes. That's gotta be it, right? Nah, son. This is a two-legger, so we want to crush their very souls. Lewis Garrett has entered the chat, and if you're just going to let him shoot from the top of the box, he'll gladly do so. It's 6-0, also known as 6-0. Is this real life? Are we going to lock this thing up before we even head to Sheffield? Uh-oh, failure to adequately clear it. Looks like the FIFA gods don't want us to get that clean sheet. And yep, this one's classic Josh Windass. It is quite a nice finish, 6-1. But you know what? That was a mistake. By stealing away the last word in this match, you have angered Lewis. He has no choice but to make it 8. Completing his hat trick in the dying embers. That's right. Final score, Pennyworth 8, Sheffield Wednesday 1. The media hint that it might be over, and it's tough to argue with them. These matches are 5 days apart, so our guys have almost a full week of feeling great about themselves. Could that be bad? We don't know. We've never been here before. Second leg, on the road, all we have to do is not lose by 7, and that seems doable since we're not playing Hull City. Seriously, those guys just always smoke us. Anywho, Steph Marinovic is getting the start in goal as a show of respect for what he's contributed here in his 2 years with the club. He's aware that we've decided to let him move on after this season. Also of note, our promising prospect Jonathan Nicholson gets the start at right back. He hasn't seen much action this season, but he's been tearing it up in training, and playoff experience for this youngster could prove invaluable down the road. In the huddle, everyone's expecting Marinovic to tell that one unbelievably dirty joke he knows, but he surprises them by simply saying, "Boys, I know this is my last match starting for this club. Win or lose today, each and every one of you is my brother for life." Nathan Perrier is visibly touched and struggles to hold back a single tear that wants to escape his eye. Lewis Garrett does the Daenerys clap as a show of respect to Benjamin Jacobs, whose full-time starting job he'll soon inherit, and we're underway at Hillsborough. It takes us all of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to reveal exactly how this match is likely to go. Sheffield Wednesday fails to clear the ball. Henry Groves takes it back. He has no problem locating his good friend Lewis, who scores his 4th of the playoffs. And we're now up 9-1 on aggregate. Lewis says, "Make that 10-1, please," with an extremely video game, kick it on its current trajectory type goal. Nate Perrier gets a little bored with our non-goal advantage. He decides to give up a penalty kick. It fails. Bannon sails it. Ball don't lie. Here's Nicholson trying to be more like Perrier. He's booked for this tackle, and I gotta be honest, I've been watching this sport for a solid decade now, and I can't tell the difference between a clean tackle and a foul. This Patterson guy's lobbying for a red card as if it's gonna make a difference when we're up 10-1 on aggregate. The AI decides to scratch its late goal before halftime itch, so make that 10-2 on aggregate. Well, okay, they're feeling the momentum to start the second half, scoring again quickly via Mr. Breezy Butt himself. Guys, the celebration is a bit much when you need 8 goals in 40 minutes. Still, that's pretty weak sauce from Marinovic. I know he wanted to put in a better performance than this today. Half hour to go, we're in no real danger, but our defense is looking sloppy. Jesus, guys. Agamirov and Perrier, one of you needs to do the math here and mark this man. I guess it's just human nature to let in this goal. You know, there are some old school managers who would overreact to this, but not Luke Fox. He sees it for what it is. Focus can lapse when you're absolutely waxing your opponent. Let's at least get one back though, shall we? We do. Jacobs controls at midfield. Watch him time his run perfectly into the box. It's not a wonder goal by any means, but the man's positioning, it's always top notch. Let's just appreciate some of the teamwork here. Leon Stewart sees that Agamirov has just snuck between the center backs and is lingering at the top of the box. Agamirov knows our boy Benny Jakes is coming up behind him, so he smartly drifts wider to open up a passing lane. Jabril Agamirov showing tremendous vision and showing why he might have a future with Pennyworth Football Club. All right, let's end Marinovic's Pennyworth career with a save in the dying embers, and folks, this is really happening. We are headed to Wembley Stadium for the final. Derek, Stewart.
And a real treat in store for the travelling fans because they can now get ready for the final.
Well, what a good win that was over the 2 games. Their attacking play has been brilliant. If they can repeat that in the final, they have every chance of lifting the trophy.
It's Pennyworth versus Oxford. One match to decide who gets promoted to the EFL Championship. We've lost to them both times this season. We'll find out if third time really is the charm when you join us for the climactic episode of Season 2 next time.
I bid you farewell and good luck, morons. Bye.